11.5, Lesson 2, Estimating Angle Measure. Angles can be seen in many places in the real world. To measure angles perfectly, we use a protractor. In some situations, measuring an angle with a protractor isn't very easy. So for instance, what's the angle between these two branches? Or what is the angle at the peak of this building? It is often necessary to estimate angles. If we know what some common angles look like, we can use them to help us estimate. A straight line is 180 degrees. A square corner is 90 degrees. Half of the square corner is 45 degrees. If 1/4 of the square is 22 degrees. This is half of the 45. If the square angle is split into 3 equal parts, each part is 30 degrees, or 2 together can be 60 degrees. Label these pictures as 180 degrees, 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 45, 30, or 22.5. So let's start with the first one, that piece of pipe. A 90-degree angle would go this way. And so our angle on here, I would say, isn't half, but is actually more than half of that 90 degree. And so I would say that it is about 60 degrees. If we look at the angle with this computer or the laptop, 90 degrees would be here. Half of 90 would be in the middle. So I would say that this is about 30 degrees. With our pop can, if we're looking at this angle from here to here, here's 90. It's pretty close to half, so I would say there's about a 45-degree angle. The angle in between this lady's leg and her stomach, or her body, is 90 degrees. We have this triangle shape here and has several different angles to look at. If we look at this angle up here, this picture is not a very good picture as it's tilted on the side. If we were to put it flat on the ground, this angle would actually be a 90-degree angle. Taking that into consideration, this angle would be about 30 degrees, and this one about 60 degrees. The hands on our clock go from here to here. That is awfully close to being an 180 degree or a straight angle. Please complete practice number 2.